Joining us on the broadcast is our first newsmaker, Mr. Prithviraj Chavan, the senior leader of the Congress party and the former chief minister of the state of Maharashtra. Sir, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. It's a crucial day today. A big decision has been taken by Mr. Sharad Pawar. While there's still pressure on him and requests with him to change his mind, your first thoughts on him stepping down? Are you surprised with the decision?
Well, I'm surprised by this timing of the announcement. Well, there have been serious differences at the highest level in NCP, particularly between Mr. Sharad Pawar and rest of the leadership. And I think Mr. Pawar has ostensibly announced his decision to give up the national role. He is not withdrawing from active politics. He is not resigning from Rajya Sabha membership. He still has got 3 years to go. And his counsel guidance will always be available to the entire opposition unity and to Mahavikas Aghadi. Now, this will have no effect on the Mahavikas Aghadi because till somebody officially withdraws from Mahavikas Aghadi, the three-party alliance in Maharashtra continues.
Right.
So I think it's an internal issue of the NCP. There is some kind of a leadership tussle. The younger generation wants to take over. Well, that's their internal problem. Whether Mr. Pawar's decision is final or not, there are some issues about that because almost entire rank and file of the second level leadership has requested Mr. Pawar not to give up his national role.
Yeah.
While Mr. Sharad Pawar has a different view on it. So we'll have to await maybe developments later in the evening, whether Mr. Pawar continues to adhere to his stand or he is willing to withdraw from the decision.
Well, I agree with you there that yes, internal infighting is a huge factor. There is no denying that there has been internal fighting within the NCP. There were strong rumors, you remember, that Mr. Sharad Pawar could break the ranks, he could join hands with the BJP. Do you believe it is solely because of the internal infighting, or perhaps there is something more that you read into it?
Well, we can only surmise. We can only there is no hard and fast data with me, at least.
Sure.
I can only go by what newspapers are reporting, media is reporting. There have been reported meetings between the younger leadership of the NCP and Mr. Amit Shah that nobody has denied, nor anybody has confirmed it. So, Mr. Pawar, Sharad Pawar has publicly stated that he would like to become the chief minister of the state. There's nothing wrong in that. But whether he is going to go all the way and even break the NCP, I don't believe that.
Okay.
So I don't believe. I think this is the internal power struggle in the NCP. We'll have to await whether rank and file remains with Mr. Senior Pawar or goes with Ajit or second level leadership. I don't know who is leading this rebellion within the party. If at all, I wouldn't like to call it rebellion, but there are certain differences, obviously. So whether the differences are serious and whether Mr. Pawar is fed up of these announcements and leaks and newspaper reports, or he's serious about it. He has been in active politics for 64 years. It's not a short while.
It is indeed not a short time. But with this resignation, the foundation of Mahavikas Aghadi has been shaken in many ways. Would you agree? And would you, as the member of this alliance, have the same level of trust on the younger leadership, which it looks inevitable will take over the NCP in the times to come?
No, let us not speculate on what might happen. Let us await what NCP wants to do. Whether I can't believe personally that NCP, senior leadership of NCP would align themselves with BJP. Mr. Pawar, personally, from his childhood, from the way his parents have taken part in politics, have been always opposed to the communal forces. Now, at this stage of his life, I don't think he will join hands personally with the communal forces. If the younger leadership doesn't listen to him, that's another matter. We'll have to await so-called, I think there is a power struggle going on. We'll have to await what happens finally. But we cannot surmise that there is a danger to the MVA.
All right. Sir, the veteran leader, Mr. Sharad Pawar, is a huge factor to bring the opposition parties also together in many ways. He's been very crucial and critical in stitching together the opposition unity in whatever form it has existed. And it has been anticipated that he has a huge role to play in the run-up to 2024. Will this stepping down send a message that he's on a shaky ground within his own party?
This will be only a speculation on our part. Point is, the NCP is part of a 20-party alliance that has been forged in Delhi. NCP is part of a 3-party alliance in Maharashtra. Unless they take a clear-cut decision to part company with the anti-Modi, anti-BJP forces and join hands with Mr. Modi either in Delhi or in the state level, why should we speculate that MVA will be under threat or opposition unity will be difficult? His counsel, his guidance will always be available to forge together the opposition unity. He is a senior-most leader today with 64 years in politics. His word is listened to by everybody, including perhaps even Mr. Modi. So I think as long as he continues his commitment to fighting the communal forces, I don't think there is any danger to the opposition unity or in Maharashtra.
Well, sir, all eyes on the development ahead. And indeed, as you rightly said, this has implications far beyond the state and national politics as well. I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for your time.